All right, we're gonna have an awesome time today. I'm excited to come for you. This is Hump Day, so we're gonna make it do what we do. This is WBSW Radio, the Belmont Internet Station. I am Dr. Lorenzo D. Smith, and our show today is Dr. Low Show, and that's a DOC, Doc Low Show, and they're going to focus on just telling the truth. And we're going to spend a little time talking about the truth. This is an issue within our community that we must address. Now, tell the truth, which is part of Dr. Lowe's show. It focuses on today's life challenges. So, our title for today's show is Exploring the Power of Commitment. And I want you to kind of think of that as I go through the intro, and you can be ready to jump right in here and share your thoughts on it. Again, exploring the power of commitment. I ask you to join me as a guest by going to riverside.com, and the link is riverside.com/studio/WBSW-radio-internet. If you want to share your opinions, stories, and examples live with me via social media, you can. There's Big O Live at Dr. L.D. Alberto Smith. Facebook.com, which is at Dr. L.D. Alberto Smith. Then you have the second Facebook channel is Zeta Phi Sigma Greenville. We're partnering with the brothers of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated in Greenville, Alabama. We thank those brothers for supporting what we're doing because we support what they're doing. Super Live, which is at WBSW Radio Internet, Tango.com, WBSW-radio-14059. Then we have Twitter at Dr. L. De Alberto 2017. TikTok Live is Dr. Lorenzo De Alberto Smith. YouTube, 2 channels we're operating, the Smithway Enterprises, as well as Dr. Lorenzo De Alberto Smith. You can check us out on an on-demand episode, meaning the shows that played, and you can check them ones you're demanding to see. You can go to podservefm.com and just type in WBSW Radio. It'll populate the information. Here are the sites or platforms that you can check us out: Alexis, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, Edge, Google Plus, iHeartRadio, Podbean, Pod Paradise, Snitchers, Pandora, and Spotify. Again, operated by podservefm.com. WBSW Radio, the #1 internet station, have listeners and watchers in 61 countries and on 6 continents. We're interactive. Our social media platform is hot. We want you to be on it and enjoy yourself. But in 61 countries and on 6 countries, a lot of individuals taking time to check us out. We thank you. Register for WBSW Radio giveaways by sending your name and a means of transaction. We have several gift and prizes we will be giving away in this month of August. We'll be giving away some money. That's why we're requesting a means of transaction. There are 5: Bitcoin, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and Zelle. You can send it to my email, Lorenza, Lorenza, D as in David, SMITH15 at gmail.com. So check us out. I'm telling you now, we got a chance. We're going to give away from $5 to $100 now. We ain't asking you for nothing, but just send your name with a means of transaction to the email or type it in on your social media network. We will really appreciate it. We will put you in the raffle. And that means you're not on the raffle for this month. Next month, you're in the raffle the rest of this year. And really, you'll be in the raffle eternally unless you decide to change and say, I don't want to be a part of the raffle. Sow a seed with WBSW Radio station by sending a like. Hit the like button. We also ask you if you're interested in monetizing what we're doing. You can go through Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Video Live, Podbean, Pod Paradise, Riverside, Super Live, Tango, Twitch, and YouTube. We have 2 channels. You have an opportunity. Facebook, we have 2 channels that you can take an opportunity to monetize through. You can join or subscribe. We really appreciate you doing either one of them. It will be a blessing for you to do it. The title again is Exploring the Power of Commitment. Exploring the power of commitment. The force that shapes destinies. The force that shapes futures. When you explore the power of commitment, meaning exploring it now you have an understanding, you can shape your future. But you want to be able to put yourself in a position to do that. So let me say good afternoon to you. Today I want to talk about a force that is more powerful than talent, more reliable than motivation, more transformative than opportunity, more defining than circumstances. So think about those things I just shared with the power of commitment. It's more powerful than the talent you have on the court, off the court, in the community, in the business sector, wherever it may be. More reliable than motivation. Means it's going to be on time. It's going to be there. It's going to make it happen for you. It's more reliable than motivation because you get tired and you say, I'm not excited about going. You lack the confidence. But your commitment is the key to it. It's powerful, more transformative than opportunity. See, when you're talking about commitment, it's more important than opportunity. Because if you're committed, you will have many opportunities to be successful. More defining than circumstances. The force, that most powerful force that we're talking about is commitment. And I want you to think how you define commitment. What do you define that causes you to understand I need to go and do this job? That's a commitment. And that commitment, why are you committed to do that job? See, commitment is the quiet engine. It's inside of you. Behind every success story, commitment is the difference between wishing and achieving. Let's start right there and let's go back and look at that. Commitment is a quiet engine. Behind every successful future, every story, every opportunity. It's much different than wishing it would happen or actually achieving it, because without commitment, you can't achieve success. Commitment is the bridge between attention and reality. Commitment is the bridge between intention. You got to be intentional. When you're committed, you're intentional. And it brings things in the right perspective. Reality is actually it happened, but you must be committed. First, intentional, committed, then reality set in. Commitment is one of the most misunderstood, underestimated, and underdeveloped qualities in our culture today. Think about how you would could best explain misunderstood about commitment. What would you say about commitment being misunderstood? People don't understand to achieve Your goals, you must be focused. You must put time aside. You must put energy in. Underestimate it. Sometimes we think it's easy. We want to get that success easy. It doesn't come easy. Underdeveloped because you didn't put the time in to sharpen your skills or your quality, you will fall short. And today, because of in our cultural, we're not pressing to have foundations and pressing to develop skills, we're falling short. So today, we're going to explore the power of commitment. But none of those matter without commitment. And they are, we celebrate talent. We admire intelligence. We praise potential. None of that matter without commitment. You have to have a clear understanding of commitment. Because once you understand commitment, you will have the power to change many things in your life. See, when we explore the power of commitment, we think about what it is, what it isn't, how it works, why it matters, how it can change your life. Those are very important aspects and opportunities to be successful. You must be committed. You must put the time, put the work, put the thought in so you can be successful. So you ask yourself what commitment really means. So I made a statement of that earlier about you must know what it means. If you're going to have a success story, you must explore the power of commitment. See, commitment is not a feeling. Commitment is not excitement. Commitment is not motivational. Commitment is a decision. So for you to be successful, you could be a powerful individual, you must be committed, but you must make a decision. So if we define commitment, we'll say has nothing to do with your emotions, has nothing to do with your feeling. It don't matter about you being excited. It is not about motivation. It's about the decision-making process. So a decision to stay the course when things get turned on its head, upside down. A decision to honor your word. If you say you're going to do it, follow through and do it. A decision to follow through. A decision to persist even when feelings fade. Continue to work at it. If the feelings fade, the excitement fade just a little bit, continue to work, because if you're committed, you make the decision, you will be successful. Commitment is choosing from goals over the move. You're going to choose your goal over how you feel, your emotional immaturity, your unstability dealing with emotions. See, commitment is choosing the purpose. Do you know your purpose? If you know your purpose, then it's going to be easy to be committed to whatever you're doing. See, choosing purpose over pressure. Commitment is choosing the future over the moment. When you say commitment, it's about the future. It's about decision making. It is not about moment to moment. Commitment is the ability to say, I will do what I say I would do. Long after the emotions, I said it it has disappeared. I will do what I said I would do long after the emotions. I said it in saying it and doing it, allow it to disappear. See, that's commitment. Said you're going to do it, you went and done it. And commitment is powerful because it creates consistency. Consistency creates progress. Progress creates confidence. Confidence creates momentum. Momentum creates transformation. Commitment is a spark that starts the fire and fuel that keeps it burning. That's what commitment is. It starts the fire by making a decision. And with the work being put at the time and effort, it keeps the fire going, keeps it burning. There are 3 types of commitment. Let's break commitment into 3 levels. Level 1, casual commitment. I want you to think about which one fits you. Casual commitment. This is the I'll try level, the I hope so level, the maybe level. See, casual commitment is based on convenience. You're comfortable. Do you want to do it right now? It lasts until discomfort arrives. Level 2, conditional commitment. This is the I'll do it as long as you would do it or someone else do it level. As long as it's easy. As long as I'm motivated. As long as I'm supported. As long as I feel like it. Conditional commitment is based on circumstances. It lasts until conditions change. The circumstances change. Unconditional, which is level 3 commitment. This is the highest level. This is the I am all in level. The no matter what level. The I will find a way level. Unconditional commitment is based on identity. It lasts because it becomes who you are. Unconditional commitment is who you are. Unconditional commitment is the level that changes your life. So you ask the question, why commitment matters? Why does it matter? Commitment matters because life will test you. Life will test your patience. Life will test your discipline. Life will test your residuals. Life will test your beliefs. Life will test your consistency. And when lifestyle or life tests you, talent won't save you. Motivation won't save you. Excitement won't save you. The only thing can save you is commitment. Commitment is the anchor that keeps you steady in a storm. Commitment is the compassion of the compass that keeps you pointed toward your purpose. Commitment is the engine that keeps you moving when everything else slows down. Commitment matters because without it, nothing grows. Stagnated, you stop. Can't put a new branch on there. Can't gain a new opportunity. See, relationships don't grow. Business don't grow. Dreams don't grow. Skills don't grow. Character don't grow. Commitment is the soil where growth happens. Plant a positive seed, you'll get a result. Be careful what kind of seeds you're planting, because you might not be comfortable after 20 years or 15 years how they are. No one else to blame but you. We're talking about the cost of commitment. Commitment is powerful, but it's not free. Commitment has cost, and the cost of commitment is discipline, sacrifice, consistency, patience, focus, residuals, accountability. Commitment requires you to give up. Commitment requires you to give up distractions, excuses, comfort, comparison, laziness, fear, doubt. Commitment requires you to choose long-term rewards over short-term relief. Commitment requires you to say, I want this enough to endure what it takes. Commitment is not easy, but commitment is worth it. Do you believe commitment in your life or your life commitment is worth it? The pillars are important. The pillars of powerful commitment. We're going to explore the 5 pillars that make commitment strong and sustainable. Pillar 1 is clarity. You cannot commit to what you cannot define. Clarity answer questions like, what do I want? Why do I want it? What will it require? What will it cost? What will it change? Clarity creates direction. Direction creates commitment. Second pillar is purpose. Purpose is the emotional fuel behind commitment. When you make a decision, you can now focus on why you're going to do it. What's your purpose? What you're looking to accomplish. Discipline is commitment in action. Discipline is doing what needed to be done. When you're tired, you're stressed, discouraged, bored, and unmotivated. Discipline is the muscle of commitment. Pillar 4 is residuance. Commitment requires the ability to recover. Don't lay down, don't quit, keep going. Residuance is the ability to get back up. Refuse to quit. Try it again. You only fail if you only try once. If you fail, it's a learning opportunity to try over and over and over again. Residuum is the ability to adjust, adapt, continue. Residuum protects commitment from failure, which is a learning opportunity. Accountability, pillar 5. Accountability strengthens commitment. Accountability says, I will not let myself down. I will not let others down. I will not let my future down. Accountability keeps commitment honest. The commitment audit. Now I want to guide you through a powerful exercise. Think about 3 areas of your life. Something you want, something you started, something you abandoned. For each one, ask, what level of commitment did I bring? I wanted it so bad. What level of commitment did I bring? When did I start? What level of commitment did I bring? What level of commitment is required? I need to make a decision to get started. So I won't abandon my true opportunity to be successful. For each one, ask, what level of commitment did I bring? What level of commitment is required? What exercise did I get? Did I use? What distraction did I allow? What fear held me back? What will happen if I commit fully? This is not about guilt. This is not about awareness. Because awareness is the beginning of transformation. Awareness is the beginning of transformation. It's about to change. Change is coming. And as we close, I want you to remember something simple but powerful. Commitment is the foundation of every meaningful achievement. Write this down. Commitment is the foundation of every meaningful achievement. Because commitment builds leaders, champions, innovators, entrepreneurs, visionaries, families, community, legacy. Commitment is the difference between potential and reality. Commitment is the difference between dreaming and doing. Commitment is the difference between wishing and becoming. So today, I want you to make a decision, a real decision, a decision to commit. Commit to your goals, commit to your growth, commit to your purpose, commit to your future, and commit to your greatness. Because when you commit fully, you unlock a powerful or unlock a power that you have inside of you that changes everything. And the last two things I want to leave with you, and I want you to think about it. Commitment is not just an action. Commitment is a transformation. Commitment is not just an action. Commitment is a transformation. And finally, commitment is the force that shapes destiny. Do you want your destiny shaped? Be committed. Make a decision. Be committed to that decision. Because you truly want to be the best version of yourself. You truly want to experience some positive things. Today we focus on the title for the Dr. Lowe Show. It's Tell the Truth, Prime Time. But as we begin to bring both of them together, the title, Exploring the Power of Commitment. Exploring the power of commitment. Truly want to thank you for joining me. It's a blessing to have each and every one of you all on here. But it's time for us to go. This is WVSW Radio, the #1 internet station. I am Dr. Lorenzo D. Smith, and I'm committed to see the force that shapes destiny. Are you? Check us out tomorrow. Show we're going to run at about 5 o'clock. The Love Cafe. When they talk about the lust, they talk about the lust, the starters, the entree. They talk about the entree, which is the attraction. Then we talk about the dessert, which is the awakening. That's the Love Cafe menu. So we want you to join us tomorrow at 5 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be blessed, be safe, have an awesome rest of the evening. I want to let you, each and every one of you all know I love you all from my heart. It's coming from my heart. And I want to say it with so much power because I'm committed to being the best version of myself and having the best show we can have. Hit that like button. And I'm going to say, I love you. There ain't a thing you can do about it. Take care of yourself. We'll talk with you later.